All right, here's a quick explanation on 112. I'm going to go pretty quick through it because I know you can kind of pause and rewatch stuff. And of course, you can always ask me more questions. I won't do every problem, but I'll try to do enough that hopefully you can answer the rest of them. So what I need to do in A is I need you to create a tile pattern where the number of toothpicks is exactly double the number of tiles. But you do have to, I should have highlighted here that we have to have exactly 4 tiles to solve this, right? So what we'll do is we'll create 4 tiles. Right here, there's my 4 tiles, right? It's kind of like tiles on the floor or anything like that that are put together. And those 4 tiles are put together so that let's make sure that it's exactly double for the number of toothpicks, or in this case, perimeter, right? So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is exactly double, right? Because I have 8 toothpicks for 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. Okay, so I need you to do that same thing for B with 4 tiles, but now you need to have more than double toothpicks, okay?
Go to bed for me.
I am working on, or let's work on 111. And in 111, what we have in here is we're talking about area and perimeter. Area is tiles, perimeter is toothpicks, okay? Area is how many tiles there are total. Now we could count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? We could do that. A more quicker way to do that would be to say, okay, 5 times 4 is equal to the number of tiles, 20. So now let's talk about the perimeter. The perimeter is how many of those toothpicks it takes to go around the outside, right? 5, 4, 4, 5, right, is on each side length. So what I'm going to do is add up all those. On the top, I have 5. On the side, I have a 4. On the bottom, I have 5. And on the other side, then I have 4. When I add all of those up, I have 18 as my perimeter. Okay? So you're going to do the same thing for B and C. They are slightly tougher. The only thing that's tougher with B is you don't have all the lines in here, right? But you can draw them in there, or you can use the same way that we figured it out up here and apply that down there without having to draw them. It's up to you. All right, so kind of a C is kind of a blend of the very first problem in this one. They want you to take and use only 5 square tiles, put them however you want. What's the area of that? It's got to be 5 actually, right? Because you're using 5 tiles, and then figure out the perimeter. Okay? All right, on to the third one, considering the first 3 figures of the pattern. So on your own, you're going to draw what figure 4 of this pattern should look like, right? So what is figure 4? Well, figure 1 it's a triangle, right, with 3 sides. Figure 2 is a square with 4 sides. Figure 3 is a 5-sided figure, right? So what would figure 4 look like? Would be, 6 sides, right? Or that's known as a hexagon. There we go. So why don't you take and use your words to describe what figures 6 and 7 would be. You don't have to know that it's a hexagon. You could just describe the sides. And then could you words describe the patterns changing? All right. So in here, what we're going to do is 113 is trying to figure out a way to take the square and divide it into 4 equal parts, right? So one way we could do it is corner to corner, right? That'll give us 4 equal pieces, right? So now you need to take and divide this another way. So if I divide this like this, I'll let you figure out how you can divide that one to get 4 equal pieces, and try it again for the third one. Okay? And then in this one, what we have is band students here at these 2 middle schools. They've been doing a car wash to raise this money, right? So you're going to use the graph below to answer these questions. Which school washed more cars, and how do you know, right? Well, when we look down here, it says there's the number of cars. So which one is furthest here? Which one's done more? There it is, right? Which one's raised more money? Well, here's our money here. And I'll let you finish doing that. You don't have to do the additional challenge, but if you do, Could you figure out how much each school was charging per car wash? All right. Let me know if you have any other questions. Thanks.